Hi there, this is Yogi Virendra Yogi. I have served NMDC for decades. Before that I have served cosmophyrites in Jabli, in Himachal Pradesh. Before that I have learned and got my PhD from IIT Kharagpur in physics and meteorology. Before that I have studied mostly in Bihar. Dear friends, what I want to tell you today, NMDC is a great organization. This is my mother. Today also my mother NMDC is available for me with all its might, medicals and every facilities what is rarely available in other great organizations. But what I mean, except very few, the company lacks leadership. The people at the top are very ignorant, indolent, thoughtless and egoist. They dominate, they harass, they criticize, they do not promote the employees without knowing that if employees discouraged, not motivated, not inspired, they will not yield any good things. It is better to shoot them, kill them, than to demoralize them, make them inefficient, without any energy, without any enthusiasm. That was the trick of the trade of NMDC bosses, right from R&D Center, Suresh Chandra, Venkateshan, all these kind of fools. They criticize, they find all faults because a bad workman always quarrels with the tools. Let's come to the point. Because of my being a student of Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Lal Bal Pal, Buddha and Vivekananda, I don't know fear. I'm a man without fear and doubt. I'm a brave, hardworking. And I have proven my brand in cosmophyrites, in IT. Right from my childhood, I was a very self-reliant, self-believing, self-confident person. Nobody can make me small because I don't accept it. India was slave for centuries because the Indians covered, accepted slavery. If you don't accept slavery, nobody can make you slave. Look at my brave dog. Come. It is from German, Rottweiler. They belittled me. They wanted to make me small. But don't you know the power of atomic energy? So what happens? They transferred me to jungle. But the chairman, Mr. Ranasome, loved me. I was in the period of something like, the 2010 or 12. All loved me. Even the directors, Mr. Nanda and others, they loved me. But there was a man called P.R. Tripathi. I always appreciate the right person. Ranasome was one of the best who changed the course of history of NMDC. NMDC being a mineral organization, he transformed NMDC into steel industry, 3 million ton at Nagarnar. Tripathi didn't like it, P.R. Tripathi, Prabhakaram Tripathi. He was also very close to me. But as these people are like dog fight, try to be the best among themselves, never have a teamwork. Anybody does good, if it is not as per their view, they will tell it wrong. So as I am very, very smart, I tell you, believe me. If you make iron ore, what hell you will do? With iron ore you can make these wires or any steel structure. These for fools. Ranasome, a great man, a great chairman, he promised that he will use the best iron ore from Baladela and make the best steel product. That's why the Nagarnar steel plant of 3 million ton was exported. And I always talk tough. So all hated me because I love Ranasome. So they transformed me to Donimala in the forest. A man with material science and engineering and or metallurgical background, what hell I can do in the project? I did not consulted Mr. Ranasome. I obeyed the order of Mr. Nanda. I went to Donimalai. And the chairmen and all, they keep on visiting the projects. So when the chairman visited, I was among the host of the receivers. He was stunned, he was surprised. He asked me, why did come to the project? I am R&D in charge. Then he learned that I have been punished because I told the truth. Ranasome instructed Mr. Nanda, N.K. Nanda, I want to give Dr. B.K. Chaudhary a very powerful project manager post for BHJ project. But Nanda ignored it because he has punished me. Ranasome asked me one day, Dr. Chaudhary, did you get appointment later? I told, no, sir. Then look at the greatness of Mr. Ranasome. Ranasome will never write a note with his own hand. He wrote a note. Such great man, Ranasome. Long live Ranasome! Hell with P.R. Tripathi. Favoritism, nepotism, North-South divider, Tripathi. Ranasome, a great Bengali. The Lion of Bengal, of the rank of Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad. He wrote a note to Nanda. Director Technical, please follow the order. Now, the chairman of this company, Mr. Ranasome, appoints Dr. B.K. Chaudhary as the project manager for the BHJ project. Issue the order now. Nanda called me and he said, in the history of NMDC, never happened that a chairman is writing a note to the director. Sir, you are appointed. Chaudhary, he loves me very much. He's a good man, but Tripathi was his mentor. He obeyed Tripathi. Sir, you are now project manager for the BHJ. I salute Mr. Ranasome. I love you, Mr. N.K. Nanda. And I also tell you, Mr. Tripathi, whether you are dead or alive, but never fight among yourself. You are a great mining engineer. But if you give me millions of tons of iron ore, what hell I will do with that? Any fool can dig the iron ore and sell. Lord, the neighbors of Donimalai become crorepati because they are stealing, digging iron ore and becoming. Who can forget the Bellary monks, the Bellary landlords, Reddies, viewers, particularly the employees of NMDC, I tell you, learn to be a great leader. Don't fight for petty things. Respect your subordinates. They are not inferior to you just because you are old and you are holding bigger post. For us, country is great, company is great. All are not made with the same talents, with the same ability, capability. You need my talents, I am different. You cannot treat me just like a sweeper or a dumper operator. I have the power of mind. That mind power has changed the world. I am not egoist, but I tell you the truth. Thank you very much, viewers.